Skincare routine part 2. Few months later, Pearl packed up and traveled to the city. She got to the school, checked in to her hostel, and it was so surreal for her because every person she saw there was smiling. They were either smiling or laughing, and it was so new to her because it wasn't like that in her town. She didn't want to be the odd one, and so she smiled back at everyone who smiled at her. Oh, she's so pretty. Her skin is glowing and shining like the sun, they said while smiling as they walked past Pearl. Pearl found a room and there were other girls in the room too. They all welcomed her. They told each other their names, courses and all. Pearl got to know 3 of her roommates, but her 4th roommate acted so odd. She didn't smile, she just stared at her weirdly. She didn't bother to meet her too. She settled in and the next day, it was her first day in school. She got up, got dressed and went to school. She was early. She sat down waiting for the class to start when someone tapped her and said, "You are very beautiful and your skin is glowing. What's your skincare routine like? Do you use tretinoin? I use tretinoin." Pearl stared at her weirdly. She doesn't even know what tretinoin gel is. "Aren't you my 4th roommate?" Pearl asked. "Oh yeah, I'm sorry I didn't introduce myself to you yesterday. My name is Rejoice and I'm studying chemistry too. I guess we are studying the same course," Rejoice said. Pearl was surprised. She didn't know how to react. The previous day, she didn't even acknowledge her presence. Fast forward to the present, she's been so nice. Pearl went with the flow. She introduced herself to Rejoice. "Let's be friends. We have so many things in common. Look, my skin is so nice and shining like yours too," Rejoice said. Pearl smiled timidly. She wanted to change seats, but she couldn't. All through the class, Rejoice was distracting her by talking about all of the skincare products she has used over the years, and all she did was smile at Rejoice. They went home, and Rejoice became so nice and clingy to Pearl. The other roommates were surprised. When did this friendship start? They questioned. Rejoice was acting like she has known Pearl for years. Pearl decided to give her a chance. She might not be that bad. Maybe she was in a bad mood the first day we met. Being friends with someone was so new to Pearl, but she opened up and let Rejoice in. They became best friends, did literally everything together. People call them twins because they both have a perfect glowing skin. Pearl liked and cherished Rejoice so much because she is her first close and real friend. So she thought. A year after Pearl came to the city, she decided to go back to her town to check on her mother. She told Rejoice, and Rejoice decided to follow her. Pearl was surprised, but she was happy, and so they traveled together. When they got to the town, the people who used to dislike her now turned to her admirers, and of course, Pearl ignored them. She told Rejoice the reason why she doesn't have friends in the village. Rejoice consoled her, but surprisingly, one day, Pearl searched the whole house for Rejoice and she didn't see her. She went into the streets and saw Rejoice laughing so much with the same group of people she told her disliked her for no reason. Pearl was so angry and she confronted Rejoice, but Rejoice defended herself, saying, "Pearl, just because you don't like them doesn't mean I shouldn't be friends with them. Please don't do this."